There aren't many moments where John Mayer gets shown up on guitar. Over the years, he's built a reputation not just as a songwriter and singer, but as one of the most technically gifted and tasteful guitarists of his generation. Whether he's fronting a blues trio, trading licks with legends in Dead & Company, or playing pop hits on late-night TV, John Mayer almost always holds the spotlight. Not because he demands it, but because few can match him when it comes to his tone, feel, and sheer command of the instrument. But every now and then, the tables turn just a little. In 2020, during a performance with David Ryan Harris and rhythm guitarist Isaiah Sharkey, something rare happened. During a jam on Yesterday's Shutting Down, Sharkey not only blew Mayer out of the water, but showed up everyone involved in the jam session. For starters, if you haven't seen this video, it is one of the coolest and most advanced jam sessions ever caught on film. It is a group of top-notch musicians engaged in a dynamic and complicated jam session, where the musicianship and instrument mastery is displayed at the highest level. About halfway through the jam, band leader David Ryan Harris teases John Mayer's Waiting on the World to Change as a way to introduce his solo into the C-sharp minor jam. Mayer then steps forward and delivers a funky blues solo centered around the C-sharp minor scale. He's able to mix in majors and minors very effectively, giving the solo a Dorian feel to it. One thing you can count on with John Mayer is he has a real sense to melody, and this solo was no exception. But unlike his other solos, he really busts out a lot of tricks in this one. And I think what makes the solo so exceptional is that he's able to keep his melodic idea alive through all these tricks and changes. As he goes through the solo, measure by measure, it builds and builds, and the melody gets more and more of a hook to it. He leans into the pocket of the song, and him and the band are totally on the same page, and he's able to really lift up the band through his solo, and vice versa. Some notable moments include the repeating lick at 11:05, which is just filthy, and a really cool lick that accentuates the jazzy, bluesy hybrid vibe and really sets the tone for the rest of the solo. At 11:52 in the original video, you'll see some of the speediest John Mayer playing that you'll ever come across. And at 12:25, when the rhythm section redefines the main riff, it is incredible how fast he's able to catch on and accent the new, more complicated progression. I really do think that this is one of the best Mayer solos that you'll find online, which makes it all the more impressive that the solo to follow blows this one out of the water. Pretty much everything John Mayer was able to do, Isaiah Sharkey, his rhythm guitarist when he tours, was actually able to build upon and do even better. When Sharkey enters the jam, the band is stripped down to a simple two-person bass and drum pocket and Isaiah Sharkey, and they are able to create a sound more complicated and nuanced than many larger bands could only dream of. And right away what sticks out is the delicate touch he has on the guitar, which really accentuates the incredible phrasing here. Similar to Mayer, the solo is in C-sharp minor, but this focuses less on blending major and minor and kind of revolves around the Dorian scale more purely, which really brings out the jazz energy of the song. But this solo has everything: a building, complicated melody, blistering speed, mind-blowing technique, and overall remarkable touch and phrasing. But more than all that, the connection between him and the drummer here is so insane. They are just so connected and they're feeding off of what each other are doing. There are moments where a guitar lick is replicated on the hi-hat of the kit, or as the percussion energy rises, Sharkey follows closely behind. Just an incredible display of musical chemistry and technical mastery. Some notable moments include a mind-blowing lick at 16:24 in the original video. Like, what even was that? Just so incredible, and to do that and be able to fit it in so seamlessly in the song is just unbelievable. At 16:33, for the next minute that follows, just pay attention to the insane connection that they are sharing on stage. Just mind-blowing stuff. Then at 17:40 is when he busts out all the speed and really lets loose, which is where I think he starts to get the edge over Mayer as he brings everything to another level. But it's not just for me to say. Check out both their solos and decide for yourselves. Take a look.
Johnny's gonna do his thing.